When we think about optimum timing for fungicides is really that R1 or that VT timing. And why we want to time that is because we want to give the biggest window we can as far as disease control. So when we start getting tassels, and then when we find the ears and we start getting silking, we really want to go from that VT up to brown silk is the optimum time as far as protecting that plant. As we think about that optimum timing, and then the question comes, so what do we spray? We lead with Miravis Neo fungicide for most of Indiana, and especially the areas north of 70. And this has to do with the wide window and long residual that we get out of Miravis Neo. 3 modes of action help us give us the best residual and best opportunity for disease control on gray leaf spot, northern corn leaf blight, tar spot that we've had the last few years here in Indiana. As we look at maybe south of 70, where southern rust has been a concern the last, say, 3 out of 4 years, our lead is Threewits fungicide. Threewits fungicide is the best product on the market for southern rust and common rust, while also giving us excellent control on gray leaf spot, northern corn leaf blight. And what are some of those other benefits? So if it's been dry out and we think there's maybe not a lot of disease pressure right now, we've actually seen very good plant health benefits from both of these products. Whether it's heavy, maybe some drought stress early, that we can help some of that water use efficiency, or it's the later stay green. So when we get the residual, getting the stay green in the plant. The longer you can keep the plant alive, keep that factory going, the more opportunity we're going to have to completely protect that yield, fill out kernels, kernel depth, test weight. With both Miravis Neo and Threewits fungicides, we have a long window for residual activity. So not only providing good disease control, but giving us some of those plant health benefits that we get out of those products. The other key factor we think about goes into standability of the corn plant. We know that we can keep that plant greener, longer, and protects from some of those early stalk diseases, that if we can keep the leaf diseases out, lower those stalk disease risk, we're gonna have better standability in the fall. So when we think about anthracnose, diplodia, other stalk rots, where we may not have direct control from a fungicide at R1, we're going to improve that overall standability. Now that's important in multiple ways. One of those, of course, is harvestability. So we think about harvest speed, running down corn, what that means as far as just overall productivity and efficiency. The other thing is, right, when we think about going into soybeans next year, is about volunteer corn. So the less ear drop, the less kernel drop that we have, the less volunteer corn we're gonna have to manage the next year. This all can be done from an R1 fungicide application.